Wow, you smell pretty. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another NECA Toys action figure review on the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie quarter scale Donatello. If you're trying to pick this up, you can get it right now.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
I missed out on the original release of this figure, and luckily it was restocked at Big Bad Toy Store, so I'm very excited to have this, and I cannot wait to open it. I like this window box right here. You get all four turtles at the bottom. It says Nickelodeon and Donatello right down there. Now on the side, you can see some product shots, and then on the back right here, you can see some more product shots. See him with this pizza. There's all four turtles. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, pause it now. Then we get some more product shot of Donatello, and then on the very top, it says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and on the very bottom, you can see all the people responsible for creating the figure. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Donnie out of the packaging, and man, NECA has just killed it with this figure. Oh my goodness. I have been gushing ever since I opened this thing. This is really one of the best figures that NECA has ever made. I'm just thrilled over this thing. I'm speechless. I absolutely love it. Very realistic. It actually could just be a statue, but it has good articulation too. There are some gripes that I have here and there. They're very small gripes, but I am really impressed with this figure. It looks great. I have not been able to stop taking pictures of it. I just absolutely love it. Anyway, let's take a closer look at his accessories, then we'll take a closer look at Donatello. So the figure comes with 7 interchangeable hands. We get the radioactive material right here, the ooze. He gets a slice of pizza right over there, and then we get his bow staff, which looks awesome. I love the detailed work put into this thing. I mean, look at that wood grain right there. That is magnificent. Great job. They didn't really get the knot right here at the very end, but still great job. I love the paint on here too. Very realistic. We get this nice wrap coming around right there. So I spin. I love that sculpted wood grain in there. Looks really good. And I like the size of the bow too. You know, it matches the size of the figure. Now as far as holstering it on his back goes, you get these loops right here on the back of Donnie, and then all you do is just weave them through right there, and then you just grab the two ends and you just tighten them up. So you just pull, and then that tightens, and then just pull, and then that tightens like so. So I think that's really cool. I like that a lot. And then just pull away to loosen it and remove it. And then getting a closer look at the ooze, it looks great. You can see the little crack right over there. Very nice. You know, I would have liked to have seen some green paint in there, I guess, but you know, I still think it looks really good. TCRI, hazardous material. Yeah, you get the radioactive symbols on the ends right there. Not looking too shabby. Then the slice of pizza right here. This has got to be the most realistic slice of pizza I've seen with any action figure ever. This looks really good. I mean, you can even see the tomato sauce right over there. We got some olives, bell peppers, sausage. If I see one anchovy on that pizza. But yeah, this is great, man. And the crust even looks really good. It makes me want some pizza. Yeah, and damn, even the bottom of it looks great. Anyway, getting onto the hands, he has one wide open hand right here, which is his high-fiving hand, I guess. You know, or his yeah, you know, he's like, I don't know. You could call it whatever you want, but man, the paint on this, damn! Dude, again, speechless. Like the fingernails, just the skin, and all these little bumps and everything. And the black paint and the creases around the thumb, like it just looks amazing. I love it. I mean, I could look at every single one of these, but he has a pair of staff holding hands right there. And then he has these kind of regular holding hands. I guess you could use them for holding the pizza. I actually end up using the bow staff holding hands for him holding the pizza, but he'll hold that in this one right here. This one I feel like it's a little bit easier to get it closer to his mouth. A downside of these is that there is some paint chipping at the bottom of them, so note that. And then he does have his Bossa Nova hands right over here, looking really good. Yeah, man. Fantastic piece. I absolutely love all these interchangeable hands. Aside from the fact that the wristbands do pop off when you're swapping out these hands. So what I like to do is I'll just weave the peg right through there and then hold that together as I push this on. And it does take a little bit of force. I do recommend heating up the whole figure with a hairdryer. I did that. And it's still stiff, but man, I mean, when it's on there, it looks really good. I'm happy. Chevy Nova? Oh my goodness, NECA did such a good job with this head sculpt. I mean, the whole figure is amazing, but I really like how the head sculpt came out. I think they just nailed it. Looks just like the movie. I love all the little sculpted details, you know, this little scaly pattern that we see throughout the figure. I love how the bandana looks. We even have some shadowing effects and highlights right there. Looking really great, man. I'm loving how the eyes came out too. Man, This thing is spectacular. Very pleased with this figure. And then we even have some nice elastic material right here for the bandana, looking really good. So they have some soft goods and some rubber in here. And then this is even articulated, so you can rotate this around as you'd like. And looking at the neck and some of his arm right over here, that looks really great too. I'm very, very pleased with this. Even on the inside or the side of the shell right there, we get some nice brown. Then the straps right here look very realistic too. You even have some silver buttons painted on it, some scuffage going on. The elbow pads look great, even some dents and everything in the elbow pads. The shell, oh my god, look at the shell. They did such a good job on this thing. Nice black paint mixed in with the brown. I'm liking that. Oh, I noticed this detail right here, the very inside of the shell up top. I noticed seeing that in the movie. They even added some black detailed paint right there. That is excellent. They did such a good job with this thing. I like how the wristbands look too. Again, the elbow pads look great. Man, I love the paint and everything on this thing. I'm just absolutely stunned by it. Jim Henson would be proud. And look at all this nice silver detail right there. Even the calves look all meaty. You get some veins. Jeez, man. Now I feel like these knee pads do hinder the articulation a little bit. That's like a little gripe of mine with them, but I mean, as far as just the aesthetics goes, I mean, it looks fantastic. Look at that. And the turtle toes look great. Man, nice details in there. Now the bottom of the feet are just flat, which I'm grateful for because it makes them easier to stand, but we still have a little bit of the scales sculpted in there, and he does have peg holes under his feet. I'm not just loving the paint and the sculpt on this thing, I really like the articulation, even though there are a couple of things. Okay, so he does have some nice head tilting pivot that you saw me do earlier, right? This Bossa Nova, Chevy Nova, and he can look up that much. Let's see if we can get it looking up more than that. Nope, he'll look up that far. He'll look downward that much, and of course you can rotate the head side to side. He has shoulder joints that are pretty stiff. You can move them outward though, just that much. You can move them all the way down, and they will move all the way forward, so you can get his arms above his head. He does not have a bicep swivel. I would have liked to have seen a bicep swivel, but he does have a swivel at the elbow. And then he has double jointed elbows over here, but they just barely meet that 90-degree mark. Maybe a little bit further. See, it's a loud figure, but yeah, a little bit more than 90 degrees. Then you get swivels on the wrist, and they hinge up and down very nicely. He has torso articulation, which is really tricky. It moves forward and back, and you can turn it side to side within the shell. So it's pretty tricky, and it's very subtle. There's also some pivot right there in that mid-torso, so I'm glad that it's there. He does have hip joints that move all the way outward, so he can do a big old high karate kick, and then he can kick forward only that much though, and yeah, he will kick back just a tiny bit. He has an upper thigh swivel, and then it feels like he's supposed to have double jointed knees in here, but I'm only able to get his knee to bend in that much, so that's a little frustrating because I feel like it's supposed to bend in more than that. And the ankle articulation works out really well. He can move his ankles down, they will move up, turn side to side, and he does have ankle pivot, and you can rotate the knee right there too. This figure looks awesome, doesn't it? Alright, anyway, measuring this guy out, you can see that Donatello's standing, I want to say at around the 17.5-inch mark. Then comparing Donatello to some other quarter scale figures from NECA Toys, we have the comic Deadpool, and then we have the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Batman. And I said earlier that I think this is the best figure that NECA has ever made, but this Deadpool right here, oh man, now I feel like I have to eat my words because this Deadpool figure is amazing. But the nostalgia spot for, you know, you let me know which one out of these three is your favorite. I'll try to remember to put a poll thing up here on the card. And again, we have an amazing figure from NECA Toys. We have the old TMNT comic book versions right here, and that's Donatello. And again, I love these figures, so possibly those are the greatest figures NECA's ever made. Doesn't take anything away from this one though, I still love it. And then here's Donatello next to the Marvel Legends Big Time No Letdown Spider-Man. And then there's Donatello once again with an overhead attack. I love that you can get the arms posed over his head like this. I think that looks awesome. And he's just really standing on one foot, leaning on that back foot. Again, this is a very sturdy figure, so it makes it very fun to pose around. I really love this piece. I do have the quarter scale Raphael in package, so I will be opening that up soon and reviewing him next week. And I just gotta say, man, I highly recommend this figure. Totally worth it. Really like it a lot. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit the like button. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see more ShartimusPrime videos coming your way. If you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell bell so you know immediately when the latest video is posted from this YouTube channel. And if you want to see a photo gallery of images, it's all over at toynewseye.com. I did take a lot of pictures. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
We're shot in your face. I said 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 we're shot